Hello, everybody. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. So, you guys, we got some dicey energy coming through. When I did pull on what the message will kind of be today, I pulled the Five of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, the Devil, and the Six of Pentacles. So there's like some sort of like shady offer. A shady deal, a shady offer. Okay, I don't know what's happening here, but we're going to get into it, bitch. We're going to get into it. Okay? This energy has to do with some sort of money. Okay? Some sort of tangible offer. But there's a sneaky, toxic, like the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Devil is definitely toxic. Okay, so somebody has ill intentions here. We're going to get into it. We're going to see what's the tea, bitch. So yeah. Yeah. That's not quite what I wanted to do today, but here's the message anyways. We're going to see, bitches, what's going on. All right, let's see the energy underlining this. What do we got here? We have the moon, Cancer energy, and the 12th house. So hidden feelings. Okay, animosity here. We have hidden feelings, Gemini, the 7th house, and Uranus energy. So there is going to be some sort of breakthrough happening in regards to this, but you know, someone's doing something, or someone's feeling a certain type of way, very toxic, very jealousy, envious. I feel like there's somebody here who covets things when it comes to you. Okay. Yeah. All right. You got somebody feeling some type of way. Raina. So yeah. Let's see. This is definitely like murky waters. Yeah, we have Saturn, so karma is playing a big role in a situation. Give me a moment. Okay, so we have karma playing a role. Someone might be getting karma, all right? You get what you give, that type of thing. And someone's giving some nasty energy, but I know we don't always want to hear about it, but bitch, I don't know. Okay, discipline, structure, time, responsibility, tests. I feel like somebody got tested and they failed when it comes to you. Okay, somebody let something get the better of them. We have the North Node on the bottom here. This could have to do with your purpose. We have Uranus coming through again. Hey! Okay, a breakthrough. Like I said, there's some sort of like breakthrough or a shock. Definitely with Aquarius energy, there's some sort of like shock. I feel like somebody is shocked here. Like, oh my God, did I actually get like, okay. They're kind of shocked at the repercussions of their actions towards you. Okay? One moment. Okay, yeah. Somebody is shocked at the magnitude of karma they got for either screwing with you, messing with you, doing something to you. Okay? They're shocked at the repercussions that they got when it comes to you. Okay? Now they're in their feelings here. So they just absolutely hating. They're hating. Yeah, okay. We have empowerment. And here you are still standing in your power as the boss, Capricorn energy. There's that Saturn energy. Empowerment. So someone could have tried to undermine you in a certain type of way. They didn't like the burn or the bite back that happened to them. Layla, for goodness sakes. Hi. Yeah, they didn't like the bite back that happened, okay? They thought that they could just mess with you and nothing would happen, or they didn't understand the magnitude of what could happen if someone screwed with you, messed with you. And here you are still in your power, unfazed, untouched, because I feel like with this Capricorn, Saturn energy, and the North Node, I feel like you've already learned lessons around this, and this is something that this person had to learn. Okay, when it came to you, messing with your energy, doing shit like that, doing something shady. Because this is a very shady, gross energy. It has to do with your work or whatever you're creating. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Okay, we have Capricorn, Saturn. You know, it has to do with the materialistic realm. So somebody, you know, thought that they could be hella toxic without any repercussions, and that wasn't the case. And then they're kind of shocked at how severe, is what I just heard, how severe the repercussions were. Okay, they didn't think that you was that type of person, that type of bitch, that type of dude. They didn't think that you had that type of pull or sway with the universe. And you do, baby. And you do. So somebody is definitely going through something here, which is, it's making them more mad. It's making them more mad. Like, who are you to have this type of status, high ranking? Who are, like, it's none of their business. That's between you and God and the universe, but hey. All right. I just heard the Quran. I don't know why I did that. Heard that. Okay, whoa. All right, relax. That's too many. Yeah, they're having a light bulb moment here. Okay. Surface pleasures. Black sheep. You were the black sheep. Obsession. So somebody was obsessed. Okay, with surface pleasures. They could have tried to get close to you in some sort of way. What's Saturn here? Wisdom. You hold a lot of wisdom. Puzzled. Yeah, they're confused. They're confused, perplexed, and conflicted. Yeah. Spiritually woke in reverse and paranoid. This person, I don't know if they thought they was woke, but they ain't woke. Okay. They're confused. Somebody thought that they could mess with you. Maybe this person thought they was like some sort of spiritual guru or something. Okay, they thought that they could just... Now they're paranoid. They thought they could mess with you in some sort of capacity. Whether this be spiritually, physically, I don't know. Send you some sort of evil eye, woo-woo, I don't know. Okay, they did something, and now they're kind of confused about why they're getting the backlash. Like, why are they getting in trouble, and why are you not getting in trouble? So, like, why are you so untouchable? And they're confused about it. They don't understand how they're getting karma. Because in this person's mind, you're at fault. You're the bad one. You're the one who's doing people dirty, or you're the one who did them dirty. And you're, like, in their mind, okay, very delusional, very projection type shit. Okay, so now they're being paranoid. What's this Uranus energy? So someone fucked around, really found out. Long haul, in it to win it. Yeah. And then here's this obsession. So they've been obsessed with this for quite some time. Maybe Spirit warned them, like, hey, like, this has got to stop. This has got to stop. You don't understand that this is coming from your shadow. So something was coming from somebody's shadow, and they ended up getting really obsessed with you, obsessed with trying to bring you down or teach you a lesson, which wasn't theirs to teach in the first place. So it inadvertently, like, this is teaching them a lesson. So they wanted to teach you a lesson, and Spirit's using this as an opportunity to teach them a lesson. Okay? This is almost like somebody trying to play God, and they were obsessed with it, and they've been obsessed with it for a very long time. Okay? They're surprised. Somebody is very surprised. Unexpected and surprised. Experimentation. They've been trying to experiment on this as well. Like, what could get you? What can teach you that lesson? What can knock you down a peg? Like, somebody is very... They too much. What's this? Empowerment and Capricorn, the boss. Time. Okay, too busy, procrastination, and delayed. So they tried to delay something for personal gain. Okay, time and personal gain. So they tried to this was all for their own self-gratification. They tried to delay something. Listen, we have long haul and time. So this person has been fixated on you for quite some time. Very obsessed. They are overly attentive. Way too fixated on where you're going and what you're doing and how you're doing it and your beliefs and your spiritual practices and this and that, and they are way too much. Like, what you doing? Thinking that they have you all figured out and they need to teach you a lesson. So they've been probably throwing some shit out. They're reading up on you. They're doing research, learning more, gaining insight. They're trying to, like, I don't know who this person thinks they is, but damn, they be getting the ass kicked. And I don't think they like it too much. They're mad about it. They're mad about it because they think that they're in the right and you're in the wrong. And so why are they getting punished for what they're doing to you? Okay? This person's put in some time, baby. Some time doing their research, trying to do their research, learning about spirituality. I don't know, maybe even paying people to like read into you, read up on you, and do this and do that to you. And because they want to teach you a lesson, and they feel like it's their calling. I just heard they're calling from spirit. They're calling from God to teach you a lesson. I'm getting chills. So like, now. Oh no, this spiritually woke in reverse and paranoid. This person is starting to backtrack, like, ooh, wait a minute, you know? That's what I feel like is happening here. Me and the devil walking side by side. This person, yeah, I don't know. You know, Saturn puzzled. They're confused about karma here. They're confused about how shit's judgment. Oh, I got chills. Me and the devil walking side by side. Oh, well, they gonna get woke. We have judgment here and the devil. So they gonna learn. Somebody is getting spanked, pretty much. They're in spiritual jail. Okay, any sort of gifts that they thought they had have been revoked. This is given somebody who thinks they very woke and very tapped in. This is giving like spiritual ego type shit. This is a nasty energy, you guys. Because of the Empress. They're obsessed with this Empress energy. Tower and the Nine of Swords. What did I say? Paranoid, revolution, Uranus energy to the moon. It's time to take a look at your own shadow. This is what's kind of happening. Okay? Judgment and the devil. They're very perplexed about why they are getting in trouble. Like, why is this happening to them? You're the one in the wrong. You're the one doing this. You're the one doing that. They think they have you all figured out and that they know you so well. And the funny thing is, you probably don't know this person from a can of paint. So the fuck? The fuck? Revolution and long haul. What's going on? The Fool. So they were foolish in something. Naive. They were naive. The Death card. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. So there's that and the Five of Swords. So somebody here was naive. Very naive. And they were in it to win it. And they are invested, honey. And they stayed invested, not knowing that they've fallen right into the crocodile's mouth. Yeah, see, I heard Mayat, oh God, Truth, okay? I heard her, so I'm going to grab this deck. Because she got, some sort of Egyptian god's got something to say about this here. This long haul Uranus, what's this? That Nile, Set, Shadow, okay? The Shadow. The Nile, there's that water energy. There's that Cancer moon and the Pisces energy with the 12th house. It's their shadow. They've been, for a very long time, adversal, ally, and then a trickster. See, somebody was very naive and foolish and, you know, they thought they knew it all. They thought they knew, they knew it. They knew it and they were so sure of themselves. They think they was the big bad wolf in the spiritual realm. Think that they had all of this and all of that, and they didn't. They didn't. And now they're puzzled, confused, having a big wake-up call that they ain't who they say they are. Just because they think that they are doesn't mean that they are. You know what I'm saying? So we have a shadow here. The moon, Cancer, and the 12th house. They've been trying to create some sort of war some sort of lesson. Mm-hmm. I'll get one for this Saturn wisdom and then I'll continue on. What are this? Master craftsman. Yeah, they've been trying. Creator of form and organizing principle. Pyramid. So they've been trying to build something. Okay. There's that earth energy. The page, the Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. They've been trying to build upon something or build something. What's the time and empowerment? Like, time's up. Time's up. This 10 of Pentacles. Boss. Capricorn energy. 10 of Pentacles. Empowerment, the boss, Page of Wands. So they're watching over, like, you just keep getting better. 10 of Pentacles. Over time. Empowerment. You just keep getting more empowered and empowered and empowered. And this person's pissy because they are going the opposite way. And they're confused and perplexed. If you were so bad and you were doing this and you were doing that, how come you keep going forward? How come you keep raising and going ahead and climbing? And this person's falling and falling and falling and falling and getting in trouble and getting bad karma and for trying to attach energetic cords to you, throw spell work at you, throw evil eye at you, throw everything that they threw the whole book at you. Yeah, the King of Wands in reverse, Temperance in reverse, and the Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody who's very arrogant, doesn't know how to temper themselves, or like they think they healed. This is somebody who thinks they're healed. And here you have the shadow coming through. Oh. Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands. And the Page of Swords in reverse is they think they have this whole, like I'm getting somebody thinks that they're so smart and so knowledgeable and they don't know shit. They don't know shit. They don't know, like they don't understand that it's coming from like a spiritual ego sense. Like this is something. Instead of being led by spirit, they're the ones who think that they are, no, I'm going to lead myself and spirit's going to listen to me and this is what we're going to do. That type of shit, you know? That's what I'm picking up. The blind will lead the blind is what I just heard. So, yeah, you got someone who is salty at you, collective. Just absolutely fucking salty, bitch. Like, bro. And here you are standing in your power, getting better with time. And you know what? Capricorn, Saturn, it rules time, over time. Okay? Something has been happening over time. At first, it looked like they were getting away with it or doing it or something. But as time goes on, it's really starting to show. 10 of Pentacles is time, legacy, generations. Okay? So over time, there's something here about like, and you know, Saturn, it's like a, a slow start? Late bloomer type energy. So something is blooming late. Like they don't understand, like, and this has been accumulating over time and time and time and time. And it's like been recorded in the Akashic records over time. And now someone's really confused about why alchemy. We have alchemy here. And Anubis, surrender, shaman, enlightened heart, 10 of Pentacles, empowerment, Capricorn. See, this is you. This is your energy. Surrender and the 5 sacred elements, alchemy. You keep alchemizing things over time, and you surrender the situation. You don't you just surrendered the whole situation. Sacred relationship with Anubis. See, this is what happens when you have a true connection to something, okay? Like, you perform high alchemy. We have Horus, Sekhmet, Sobek. Sobek is who I was talking about with this Fool card, okay? The crocodile's mouth. And you know the story about being, like, getting your heart weighed against the feather? And if it's not, it gets thrown into Sobek, right? So you have a sacred relationship with spirit and you've surrendered something. You are a true shaman. And if you are a true shaman, you know how to alchemize and use and perform high alchemy. Even if somebody tries for a very long time to like throw shade at you. This could even be gossip with the Page of Swords and the Temperance in reverse. This could be negative gossip, slander, you know, things like that. Like, I'm not saying for all of you, this person's trying to perform, although they could be, because definitely they could be. But like, this is all of the above even. This is all of the above. Because this is somebody who's doing research, King of Wands in reverse, thinking that they some big boss daddy or big boss woman. And they're kind of learning. They're learning that, nah, that's not the case. That's just not the case. I don't know how you would know this person, but I kind of want to use these as well. Like, who is this? I just heard there's multiple people. So, like, who? The Emperor and the King of Pentacles, masculine. They think that they're the boss daddy. Somebody thinks that they just so high and mighty and higher and holier than thou and above them, and you know, and this person could be a little bit sexist and like there's a hierarchy here, and they think that this is like. Oh. Relax there, dude. You know? Okay. There's somebody who thinks that they a big boss over your life. And over time, you keep climbing, and you use this to your benefit, which is kind of funny to me, because if you're Saturn ruled especially, like, you are the master of time. Like, over time, it's giving like a charge up. You know, in video games where you got to charge it up, pew, and then shoot it or something. That's what this is given, because Saturn is definitely time, and something's been charging and charging and charging, gaining power and strength, and you've the whole time have surrendered this situation. And somebody kept going and going, and until that charge released, now I think it's releasing, and they're puzzled, they're confused. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm getting, you know, have you ever seen that meme where the fire flicks the ice cube, and the ice cube is ignoring it, and eventually that fire keeps flicking this ice cube, and it melts part of the ice cube, and it ends up extinguishing itself. The ice cube just sat there like, you can keep flicking me. Flick, 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 and then eventually the ice cube melts, and then the little flame that was flicking the ice cube burnt out. That's what this is given. That's what this is given. They didn't see you coming. They didn't see you coming. Listen, I'm telling you, they didn't see that charge coming. They didn't see it. They're perplexed. They're so confused because they didn't see that shit coming. What do you mean? Why am I getting, like, this person is so thrown off and thrown aback, like, God. I let people see the truest and purest form of myself, then I observe people's character, adapt, and change accordingly. You switched up. You switched up. Okay? People don't like the fact that you switched up. And these are people that are so arrogant and think that they're so right. Man. They really do be thinking. So someone's mind is racing, and there's that paranoia energy, because this fell right on top of this King of Wands in reverse with Temperance. This could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. Again, with the fire. That fire that's flicking that ice cube. Like, listen, you just sitting there. Chilling. Ice cube, chilling. This person's mind is, and we have confirmation here, this person's mind is racing. You know? Jeez. See, Egyptian past life. Egyptian descent past life. And then we have protection here. God. See, that's the difference when you have been called to something and you step into it versus No, this is mine. I'm doing this. This is my path. They think they're so good at this. They think they're so called. I can do it too. That's what this is giving. That is what this is giving, even though you have been called into your purpose. This person is like, no, I can do it too, and I'm going to do it better than them. They think they're so good. They're so smart. They're so this. They're so that. Blah, 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 blah. That's what this person, that is, watch me. I'm going to step up into it. I'm going to do this and do that, and yeah. Okay. That's what this is giving. And over time, they just been really, see, this is somebody who thinks they're high and mighty, but they've done no shadow work. Yeah, raise your vibration. This is somebody who thinks they so high and mighty, but they're in their shadow because they've done absolutely no shadow work. Listen, you don't do anything in the spiritual realm until you've dived really fucking deep into your own shadow, bitch. That's how you get in trouble. Trust me. Okay, this is somebody who has done absolutely nothing. Zero accountability, jumping straight into spell work and doing this and like skipping the steps. Somebody has definitely skipped a lot of steps, and they've been doing this, and they think they're so, this is why they're so confused about why they get such bad karma. Why they're getting such, because they thought that you were so in the wrong. It was a lot of projection. You know? And they think that you were fake because, like, again, Egyptian past life and descent. Anubis is here. Alchemy. Like, what do you mean, like, how do they know what they know? And then, because, like, you, bitch, you were taught by things that this person can't comprehend because you were called. You were summoned. Okay, it's a lot different. All right? Like, trickster energy, yeah. This trickster. Set. Trickster. I'm gonna take that. Okay, think they talking to, see, and you're made with love, see? Made with love. You empower yourself through love. Like, listen, you have your whole life. See, you play it safe. I misbehave. Fell on top of that. Oop, temperance. All right, Golden light bubble, divine intervention. See, you're protected, honey. Divine intervention, golden light bubble. This misbehaving. And then we have symptoms here. Hatred comes from people who hate their own existence. I told you, this is somebody with a lot of hate for you. Why? Bro, like, you're being the example of, like, man. God. I feel like they jealous of your gifts, collective. I feel like they jealous of your intuition. They're jealous of your gifts. They're jealous of your calling and how you've been called. And they forced it. They forced something. They forced their way into something without no shadow work. They have a lot of, like, animosity and resentment and hatred, and they're in a very low vibration. Hi, Dobby-Do. Hello, Dobby-Do. So they didn't see it coming. Yeah, there's that tower energy. See? This breakthrough, this, oh my God, I can't believe I just got bit. I've been poking at the collective for so long and doing this and doing that, but they bit back. How come I'm getting bit back? Why am I going through this? Ace of Swords. Like, I know everything. I was doing everything right. I am not wrong. Why are they they're crying and screaming. What meme did I read? I read a meme that says, so somebody is yelling at God, and God just looks at their and kind of laughs and strengthens their vocal cords. Yeah, here you go. Keep yelling. Keep fucking yelling. I'll strengthen your vocal cords. You want to laugh and cry and scream at me? Okay, let me just strengthen those for you. Like, ooh. So what's going on with this? They didn't see it coming. The 5 of Cups, see, and the 8 of Cups. They should have walked away. They regret not walking away from something. Okay, they should have just walked away from it, and they didn't walk away. It's because they're shadow. This Queen of Pentacles. You're the Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. See, this was over time. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. There's something here about time. They didn't see it coming. Okay? Because over time, something really built up big time, karmically. And they didn't see this coming because it, and the thing about Saturn too is it's a very slow roll. You're not going to notice it until after a long period of time. Like the symptoms here, like sometimes you don't notice the symptoms at first until they're so loud you can't ignore them. That's what this is. So over time, something just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. It's like that fire that was flicking at the ice cube. You're making a bigger puddle and puddle and puddle, and all of a sudden it starts streaming down. You're like, oh no, too late. The puddle comes and extinguishes the fire. Now you poof, gone. So that's what's happening here. They didn't see it coming because it just built. It was a slow build. I let people see the truest and purest form of myself. Then I observe people's character, adapt, and change accordingly. I think you switched up on someone. Yes, here's the Queen of Cups here. You're pure. See, what is this? Queen of Cups in here, made with love. You are made with love. And then you adapt and change accordingly. The Death card, the Moon, and the Two of Wands. Like you peep things, right? I let people see the truest and purest form. So you switched up. And then you adapt and change accordingly. Five of Swords. This person's like, you could have switched up on people. Like, yo. You got told who the heck these people were and what they're doing and this and that. And they may look like they're this way, but they're not. Like, you're somebody who is truly tapped in. Like, for real, for real. Like, for real. Their mind, like someone's mind is racing here. The Tower. I told you. It landed on the King of Wands in reverse with Temperance and the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse is definitely a racing mind. Tower. See, I told you. They didn't see it coming. Now they paranoid. They're so paranoid. Their mind is racing. They should have walked away. They didn't see this coming. Divine law and intervention, golden light bubble. Protected from hatred from other people who have done no shadow work, nothing, zero, zilch. And then they're starting to gain some sort of symptoms. Like it's the symptom of their own hatred. Bruh. God. Egyptian past life. Oh shit. Yeah, the star. The star, the Two of Swords, they didn't see it. Three of Cups, here's the Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Strength card, Ten of Cups. You are very, very strong, and you have a very, very strong connection to whatever it is. I'm getting chills. So either Greek, Egyptian, it doesn't matter. I heard the Quran. Like, listen, y'all have a connection to something that's bigger than you. Bigger than you, okay? The Star card, come on. Come on. Like, truly connected. Truly. Like, honestly, truly connected. So, this person wanted to fake the funk, fake the connection, fake this, using deities and spirits' names, calling them by name, and these things are like, I beg your fucking finest pardon? What? You know, that type of thing. You want us to do what? You think you can do what? Like what? The Star card. Ugh. You know, ancient roots in the star seed energy. Like raise your vibration. Yeah, this person, no shadow work. No shadow work. The Ten of Wands and the Five of Swords. Hatred, bro. Three of Wands. They think they can foresee something due to this is somebody who is just absolutely blinded by hatred, blinded by their own shadow, burdened by their own hate in their heart, in their soul. They need to raise their vibration. They need to do some motherfucking shadow work, bitch. This King of Wands, Seven of Wands, Two of Cups. They think they have this, like, close-knit connection with something. And they don't, bro. They don't. The Fool and the Three of Swords. Now they're heartbroken. Seven of Cups, because it was all an illusion. They didn't see it coming. 5 of Pentacles. Listen. Trickster energy. Me and the devil. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Now they're holding on to their own knife in their own back. They're recognizing that the knife that they were holding to you is now in their own back. This is like an energy that promised, judgment, bro. Listen, Saturn, puzzled, they're confused. Okay, trickster energy. They're confused. Creator of form, organizing principle. Okay, this judgment on the Saturn. Big Daddy Saturn. Oh. Okay, they're very confused because the knife that they were holding, their own knife, and now it's in their back. And they're so confused. Judgment. Here's the Hermit and the Devil. Me and the Devil. Over time, Knight of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, they were persistent. Okay, over time, the Devil, the Hermit, and Judgment, they need to do some introspection. Raise the vibration. Like, you don't even know where you're coming from. You think you're coming from a high and mighty place, from love and this and that, but you're not. You're not. You're coming from bitterness, resentment, envy, jealousy. It's not from a good place. And this like trickster energy is like, ha 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 ha. Like, you know, this person thinks they're being called. They're the ones who chose, like, I'm choosing this and this is what I'm working with this deity. I'm working with this energy. Yeah, they're under me. Like that type of shit, bitch. What the fuck, bro? Damn. You know, like, holy, burnt toast type energy. Shit. And they were tricked, you know? They got tricked. It's a big lesson for somebody. This is going to push them into a dark night of the soul, I think. Unless they sit in that and they just refuse. Like, people can still refuse. I don't know. Made with love, bro. Made with love. The 9 of Cups. This is you. 9 of Cups, Queen of Cups. You get everything you want, baby. You get everything you want, baby. We got you. Divine intervention, golden light bubble. This person's misbehaving. Don't worry, babes. We got you. And you know what? Nothing is pissing this person off more than the fact that you are so coddled by spirit. Nothing is pissing this person off more. They're like, why? They're the ones that are fucked up and did it. Like, don't fuck me, man. They're the ones who are because you let people see the truest and purest form of yourself and then you adapt and change. They're the ones cutting people off and being rude to people. And no, just because you cut someone off doesn't mean you did it with hate. You did it with love. Love for them, love for yourself, and love for spirit, and moving accordingly. You adapt and change accordingly. Queen of Cups. With love, bitch. Just because you cut people off and you move in different directions and you don't want to speak to some people does not mean you have any hatred or resentment for them. You move and act accordingly. You raised your vibration. You've done the shadow work. You recognize and realize you don't have to stay in situations that do not benefit you but only harm you. That is doing you a service. And somebody is looking at you like you are doing all the wrong moves. You are the one that's hating. You are the one who's being mean to people and cutting them off and talking shit about people. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Go. Divine intervention. Divine law. 5, you participate in conflict. Listen. It builds over time. You see that stack, 7 of Pentacles, that's an investment. This Emperor energy, think that they so big boss daddy, in control, man or woman, doesn't matter. You participate in conflict, you are going to get conflict. And it has been building and building and building. And over time, it's gotten so fucking big that they can't help but notice it. Divine intervention. Boom. Hit. Big time hit. I'm getting chills. Divine law. You reap what you sow. Learn the universal laws. That should have been the first step. Do shadow work. That's the first step. And universal law. Learn the fucking laws. What are you doing all willy-nilly thinking that you are just above everything, above the law, the universal laws? This ain't no Matrix rules type shit. You ain't above nothing. The fuck? You're not exempt. Like, hello? High and mighty. Participate in conflict and chaos and drama and competition, and you think you're better, and judgments, like, then you're gonna get that back. And it's been building over time. More and more and more. At first, it was very subtle. They would get little, they brushed it off as mere coincidence. They brushed it off as mere whatever. This is nothing. Boom, happened again. Again, nothing. Boom, okay. What the fuck? Boom, they start getting really mad at you because they are like, well, what the fuck? They're this and they're that. Boom, again. Well, what the fuck? They're not. Boom, again. And now, like, it's boom so hard it can't boom no harder than that. You gonna get wiped off the face of this planet. The fuck? How loud does God really gotta yell in your face? Golden light bubble. Oh, this hermit. Okay, that's, yeah. So introspection. This devil. You have a golden light bubble. See, you are there's that wisdom. Okay, raising your vibration. You understand, like, listen, we have alchemy with Anubis here, surrender and alchemy. Okay. You've done this. You have a lot of wisdom. The hermit, the 9 of wands, this persistent energy that keeps going and going and going. All right, there's justice, here's temperance, justice. You have this golden light bubble because you're very in control. Like, you, 8 of Pentacles, you've mastered something already, and you have this past life connection with the star card. You get your energy source from these connections, these spiritual connections that you've got with you know who, you know. Because I know there's thousands of you here, but you understand no better than, you understand the connection with your team better than anybody. So you already know. Okay? You already know the ins and the outs of your own spiritual path and how it works for you. So this whole golden light bubble and stuff, you're good. You're good. You meditate, you understand energy, you understand how your energy works, your blueprint works, your gifts work. You get it. Okay? Hatred comes from people who hate their own existence. That King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who's been doing, listen, for a long time. They hate it. They hate it. This King of Wands, King of Pentacles, this masculine energy. It's a wounded masculine energy. Because you're doing things that they... See, this is somebody who you did it first, called to it, part of your purpose, part of your path, your dharmic path. This person's looking at it like, I can do it. No, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to make sure that they fall down while I do it. I'm going to be high and mighty and above them. And they think that, no, those things work for me, not them. Like that type of shit. They hate this. They hate that you're called to it. They hate your gifts. They hate your intuition. They hate everything about it. And they're salty. They're so fucking salty, honey. Karma. Wheel of Fortune. You get what you give, and it's been building, bitch. It's been building. Symptoms. It's like they didn't see the symptoms with that 7 of Pentacles. They didn't see the little warning signs and the little tick, 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 tick. You're getting shit back. They brushed it off as mere coinky-dink. Yeah, the Knight of Wands here, symptoms here. What's this? And the 2 of Cups. Page of Cups. This could be through their relationships. Knight of Wands, 2 of Cups. They could be the Death card. They could be Judgment and the King of Cups. Ooh. They could be like getting STIs, you know, sexually transmitted demons. Shit like that. What do you mean symptoms? Page of Pentacles. What's the symptoms here? Like, they just getting exposed. They're getting exposed. They're exposed. Oh God. Human lie detector. People respect you. Yeah, they're getting exposed. These people, it's part of like the symptoms of their own bullshit. They're getting exposed for their lies. Lies. Okay, they could even be STI type thing, okay? Because we have here getting exposed. It's an exposed thing, no protection. Okay. You know? For their lies. They could have lied on you. This person lied on you. All right. Now, retrograde energy. Yeah, your health is protected. See, you are protected. This person, you're a powerhouse. Empowerment powerhouse. Okay. They think about you well with other people like this. It's the emotion behind the action. Yeah, this hatred. It's the emotion behind the action. There's a lot of hate in these lies that they've been telling. Okay. Retrograde. What you've done in the past is going to return to you. Now people are respecting you and people are really not respecting this person because whatever lies that they tried to say about you, whatever slander, gossip, evil eyes, spell work, this, that they tried to pin against you, labeling you as evil, labeling you as this and that, a fraud, a fake, they're getting exposed for it all. And it built over time. Like, it built such strength over time that this is it's gonna fuck them up. It's already fucking them up. You know? The strength card. Yes! What did I say? Strength in the Wheel of Fortune. It's built strength over time. Ugh. You play it safe and I misbehave. Yeah, this King of Wands. I told you, it fell right on top of the King of Wands. Oh. King of Wands misbehaves. Ugh. And now someone is like really, you're getting justice. Someone is getting karma. And they are so mad and resentful. They don't understand it. And the reason why they don't get it is because they miss so many steps. They thinking that they high and mighty and above all and that exempt, that like they don't get it because they weren't called to it. They didn't listen. They thought they knew the steps. They thought they knew better. And that's why we have free will. God always says, you think you know better, go ahead. Go choose. Go choose and see if you know better. I will wait here until you come to me. Then I will call you forth to what I know that you want. Like, I know your soul like this, bitch. But we come here with free will. You think you know better? Let's go. You know? Fuck. Anyway, that was your message, you guys. Okay, you got somebody. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, all right? Keep doing you. Keep doing your beautiful little self, all right? Keep doing your meditations, your baths. Keep talking to your team. Keep, that empowered state. Don't let nobody fuck with you, all right? Okay? Because, and keep surrendering. That's another thing I got with this surrender. Enlightened heart made with love. Acting accordingly. Keep moving and acting accordingly. Okay? Because you're a shaman. You have shaman characteristics. You have the power of alchemy. The 5 sacred elements. Okay? So you know what you're doing for this collective that I'm reading for. You damn well do know what you be doing. Okay? So yeah, if that resonated with y'all, hit up that motherfucking like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the motherfucking Vibe Tribe. And I'll see you guys down below in the comment section. Bye for now.